Hello, I'm Shiko. I'm the Director of People and Culture at SF CASA. We're bringing you short audio stories from CASA so you can hear what it's really like to be a volunteer with us. In this part, Joining Up, we hear from volunteers about how and why they first heard about SF CASA and decided to volunteer. Here's Alice.
In San Francisco, we have big billboards in the bus stops. I remember walking and seeing the CASA sign that says, like, help foster kids, or something like that. And this is CASA. And I was like, oh, what's this?
Lillian.
Through my church, they had a night where they were talking about supporting foster families. And actually, it was the testimony of one CASA that really stuck out to me. He basically said, if you don't want to go from 0 to 100 and you want to make an impact in a young person's life who is a part of the foster care system, this might be a nice way to ease into it.
Sarah.
I was looking to give myself something to do and to be a part of a greater community and to be of service to a young person who needed an advocate.
Before signing up and getting trained, many of the CASAs we spoke with came in with expectations about the experience that weren't exactly accurate, like Sarah.
Well, there would be some cute little person with pigtails. I'd make a commitment of some sort. I'd meet this kid. We'd get along. I'd do my part, show up in the court. I really had no idea what I was signing up for.
But that's not how Sarah's story panned out.
No. Unexpected wonders happen.
Or Tom.
I thought I was going to be maybe taking a kid to the park and throwing a ball, seeing a movie, going to lunch.
Alice.
I was imagining a younger youth, I would say, like, 5 years old or something, where we could just go to the playground and, just have fun every week. And it would be like babysitting. That's what I thought.
Or Gerardo.
I thought of it as I don't want to use the word savior, but certainly like Mighty Mouse said, here I come to save the day. That was definitely the attitude. And I think that's the attitude of many new CASAs, wanting to make a connection and immediately, it'll be beautiful and amazing. And though it morphed into that over time, that wasn't the reality at first.
Each of them took their good intentions, went to a screening, and were selected for CASA's advocacy training, a 6-week program with CASA's trainer.
I'm so glad to see everyone tonight. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Diane Posner, and I am the training specialist and a case supervisor here at SF CASA. And believe it or not, of all the CASAs, 340 CASAs we have, I have trained 280 of them.
I think the training for me did a great job of really checking a lot of your biases and really teach you to focus on you're there for the youth and what's best for them.
And not make it about you. This is not about you. This is about them.
The idea that the biggest part of our duty as a CASA is to be a constant presence in the young person's life.
It's really a marathon, not a sprint. And you really need to be committed to the quality time aspect. You can't base a court document on a very flimsy or shallow relationship.
Diane taught them what it really means to be a CASA. It's about spending time with the youth to get to know them, offering resources and working with other adults such as social workers, lawyers, educators, or even mental health staff that are part of their care team.
As a CASA to a youth, you are the adult in their life that is going to be safe. As you know, you're committing to being with the youth for at least 18 months.
I think the depth of the responsibility sort of was instilled in me. It was sort of preparing me for that, this is a commitment.
We were also educated about historical racism in the foster care system.
Basically, just really to look at the foster care system through a lens of more compassion. I think the thing that they really drilled home was the most important thing was to be curious and to be open.
What stands out to me are the guardrails that CASA put in place. So you don't introduce the child to your family or your friends because there's so much loss in that child's life that if they lose you, they then lose all those connections.
The curriculum covers the psychology of children, how trauma impacts development, and an overview of the foster care and associated systems. And after the training, CASAs are sworn in.
And then at the culmination of that, you're going to the courthouse. There's a judge there who's swearing you in. And it kind of, for me, it resonated the importance of it.
It was wonderful because you really felt so official. You go into the court and then one by one, we receive our certificate from the judge. It's like a graduation. And it was also really nice to see also the diversity of everyone who wanted to be a CASA, like just all ages, all backgrounds, just represented and just celebrate.
And SF CASA is always looking for volunteers who want to be a part of a young person's life. We almost always have youth on the wait list waiting to be paired with a CASA. Please visit sfcasa.org to learn more about volunteering as a CASA or sign up for a virtual info session.